Hello, welcome to the greatest show on earth on YouTube, Capital Advantage Tutoring's live Q&A and Love Fest Thursday night edition. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get my drink ready. Stay there. Okay, we're back. Welcome. My name is Ken Finnan from Capital Advantage Tutoring, and I am the #1 greatest tutor ever in the history of the Series 7 ever and the SIE exam. So, welcome on, and let's get going. Wow, Scott, it's been a while. How are you? I'm getting everyone. So before we start, I have to give the stuff. If you really like, what we're doing here, and you want to buy some stuff that'll help you, like the swag, please take a look at Achievable. They will absolutely help you. Okay, they will absolutely. John, how are you? What was I going to say? If you go into the Achievable link, they will help you. It's awesome. They're really good for the SIE, the 7 and the 63. They don't do the 66 or the 6 yet, but that's fine. If you want that stuff, hit the link in there. You get STC for a nice 15% discount. Not bad. Free resources, obviously, me. Dean Tinney is also doing, so he has a lot of good videos out there. And we have Brandon Rith over on Basic Wisdom, has some great stuff. I'm still the fucking best, but it is what it is. Okay, and if you need tutoring, obviously reach out to me. Also, if you don't want to spend my money, you can go to Michael Weiss. He teaches Monday through Friday. It's great stuff. He's actually really phenomenal on the 60 exams. And let's get going. Okay, let's start up. Let me put on my fake glasses. Atik, I think you're in. Okay, Ginger. Okay, to the 66. I know I'm trying to make people laugh. Okay, so Yvonne, I am trying to make people laugh. Okay. So if you understand, you probably won't have to figure out alpha, but it's not that hard. Okay. If you like the note lames, right? I do that because when I wear these, it fits. It doesn't break my glasses. It'll peek into my stupid fucking life. Okay. So now, alpha. So let's talk about alpha for a second. Series 66 and 7, not really the SIE so much. Alpha, so we know beta, right? So you absolutely will have to figure out beta. You have a beta of 1.5. Market goes up 10%. You're expected to go up 15. 1.5 times 10. Okay, so for the Series 7, SIE, and the 66, we're going to get this. Now, 15% is your expected return. If you do 17, you have 2 points of alpha. So alpha is what you do better than expected. If it's positive alpha. Obviously, if it's negative alpha, you did less than expected. So if you did 12 when you were supposed to do 15, you have negative alpha of 13. Okay. John Von Schmidt, Wrestling with Stocks. How is everything going? Okay. Tamer, on the real exam, there is zero difference between pre-refunded, advanced refunded, and escrow to maturity, and refunded and pre-refunded. There is a difference between refunded and pre-refunded, but the words for pre-refunded, advanced refunded, cross-refunded, escrow to maturity, and defeasing the debt on this test, they mean the same thing. In real world, they're a little different, but on this exam, you can treat them the same. Refunding is when they are issuing a new bond to buy off the old one. Okay, I have to do a video on this. I really keep putting it off. Maybe I'll do it tonight. I have no students after this. Thank God. For the first time in like 2 weeks, I don't have a student after 9 o'clock. I've been going hard since 8:30 a.m. So refunded is when you issue a bond to pay off the old one. Pre-refunded is if it's a non-callable bond. What you're going to do, and I'll go deeper another time with my video, the bond you issued is non-callable, but rates have dropped. So you want to refund it or call it, but you can't. So what you're going to do is issue a new bond anyway. Take that money that you got from issuing a new bond to new people and go buy treasuries with it. And those treasuries are in an escrow account. And as the treasuries pay you interest, it's going to pay off the older bond, and then you just pay in the new one. Kind of works. Okay. But that's it. Pre-refunding is more for, and if you pre-refund a bond or pre-refund to the maturity or to the call date, it's going to be called. The second it can be called, it's going to be called because you're paying extra. Okay. Hope that helps. Scott, how are you? Why are you back on here? I love you're on here, but aren't you done? Okay. Okay. Tenure management. Oh, they shouldn't have to. John, how are you? Audra, how are you? Okay. Now, Helen, management tenure is nothing more than how many years the manager has been managing the fund. It's that easy. For the 66, they will ask you this. I got the question on my test. Management tenure is just how many years the manager has been managing the fund. That's it. There shouldn't be a ton of questions on it. I just did an STC final with one of my students, and we just did just grabbed a bunch of questions, and it was like out of 40 questions, we had 15 unlimited partnerships. Why? I don't know. It's not going to be that many. Same thing with these things. You're not going to get a lot of questions on tenure management. You're going to get one question, maybe two, just saying, what is it? And it's how many years the manager is managing the fund. That's it. And you want to know that. That helps because you want to know, is the guy staying? Is he brand new? Like if you see that they've been returning 10% a year, 12% a year, 13% a year for the last 8 years, and then you realize that the manager's only been doing it for a year, well, maybe you got to go somewhere else. Okay, short against the box. Oh, that's funny. Look, Scott, I'm so happy to have you here. That's awesome. Okay, short against the box. Okay, can't remember to mix that up a little bit. Okay, now, short against the box is if you're long stock and you're long stock and you're an insider. Only insiders can do this. And what they do is, say it's the end of the year and you have a gain. You're worried that over the next 2 weeks or whatever, the stock will drop and you'll lose the gain that you had, because a lot of people, what they want to do is they want to sell it in the new year so they pay taxes the following April, not the upcoming April. So short against a box is if you're long, you also short the stock in what they call an arbitrage account. So you have an arbitrage account where you go long the stock and then you short it at the same time and you lock in that gain and then you move it to the next year. They were doing that a lot. Really, the IRS figured it out and kind of got rid of the ability for people to push their gains to the next year. But it is a thing you have to know. Maybe short against the box again, probably not on the SIE, Yvonne, is your long stock, okay? Long stock and you short at the same time. And only insiders can do it. Nobody else is allowed to do it. And then it's to hold your gain to the next year. But again, the IRS decides once you put on the short, it's considered a gain. So there's really no reason to do it anymore. Boom. Okay, hope that helps, Yvonne. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Joseph, I was waiting for you to get on here and say that. I didn't want to say anything. Fucking congratulations for passing. I am so happy for you. I was worried about it. Okay. Boom. Joseph, everyone. I hope everyone sees it. Joseph, it's boom. It should be better. Okay. 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 Oh, that's awesome. I didn't. Awesome. MD, man. Congratulations. I am so happy for you. I didn't see that. It was under my screen. That's awesome. I love that. We got MD. We got doing it. I think it was a Teak, right? I think. Okay. And then we got Joseph Von Schmidt wrestling with stocks, both nailing the test yesterday and today. That's awesome. I am so happy. It's great. Now, Dean, I'll work on that. Okay. Achievable has started the 66. That's awesome. It was close. I wasn't sure. So now we can add that to the list of stuff. If you want to get the 66, even if your firm gets you stuff, you buy the 66 package, you're going to be in good shape. Okay. Feel free to use the link. Okay. Now, shameless plug. So now, what do you mean, MD? What do you mean for the 6? What should you use? STC cap on their fine. Understand, anyone who's taken this Series 6 after the SIE, for the most part, most people, not all, think that the 6 is easier. If you grind like you did for the SIE, you will be fine. If you sit there and blow it off, then you're not. Because the SIE covers this many things. The 6 is covering like mutual funds, annuities, taxes, communications, a little bit of suitability, although somebody said they got a ton, and then customer accounts. It's small things. SIE is that plus a million other things. So I think the 6 usually should be more straightforward than the SIE. Okay. Okay. Another example of preservation of capital besides money market funds. Let's talk about it. It could be a money market fund. And Ginger, I'm so happy they started the 66 just in time for everyone. John and everyone else. Okay. Preservation of capital. What can we? That's trying to save your money. So we could do T-bills. We can do money market funds. We can do commercial paper. We could do short-term CDs. We can do bankers acceptance. We can even do some TANs and RANs. We can do maybe T-bonds and T-notes that are under a year. Maybe a short-term if they're under a year to maturity. Those are all different things, Dean, that could be absolutely preservation of capital because the whole point is to not lose my money. And Stefan, good luck tomorrow. I'm sure you're going to rock it on the phones. I'm sure you're going to rock it for the phones. One of my students is trying to help me. I'm thinking about, I know that Fidelity, they're looking for, she's trying to help me get it in there, are looking for people to just answer the phones for people calling in for advice. And I said I would do that. I mean, why not sit at home and do it? I kind of do this all day anyway. Why not? I could work for Fidelity. Okay, so now I'd have to give up my CCO job, but it's fine. Again, good luck, Stefan. You're going to rock this thing. Hey, Rose, how are you? Okay. MD, you only have 12 days, so get on the SDC or Kaplan, either one, and just read the book. Spend the first 3 days reading the book. Then start banging out questions. So MD, first. Okay. Get on, just get on the book. Get through it. Make sure you watch my videos. I have a Series 6 playlist. Watch that. Basically, that whole how to pass the Series 6 video in the insurance covers probably half the test, which will help you. And it's a short test. It's not very long. You definitely have enough time with 12 days. Just get on the reading. And you pass the SIE, which is the important thing. Okay. Again, Joseph and MD, I am so happy for you guys. Okay. AMS, how's that going? The AMS test? When are you taking it, Scott? Yeah, that's the thing. These other exams that you're taking that you can put initials after your name, like CFP and AMS, they're tough because they're detailed. They don't ask like Finner, like broad. Okay, they're really digging down into the details. They are, and because you're taking classes. I mean, you're taking a class for it, Scott, or no? Okay, MD, I'm so happy to help you. Okay. Yeah, Ginger, don't sweat the alpha too much. What I just told you is as deep as it gets on the thing. Oh, by the way, the 2 people who usually text me during the class, they both passed. I'm so happy. Watch, she probably text me again. Okay, hold on. I'll get to that. Okay. Better than I thought. Okay. Okay, so an in-hole call. So what does it mean? So Georgiana, an in-hole call means that it's subject to an actual where they can actually call the whole bond, right? So sometimes companies or firms will do a partial call where they buy some of it back, or an in-hole call where they buy the whole thing. And sometimes they can have it written into it that they can only do partial calls, or it's fully in-hole. In-whole just means that they're buying the entire issue back, not some of it. Because sometimes they can go, look, we're just going to call back 5 or 10% and then do a random lottery on who gets nailed. Or they can just say, fuck it, we're buying the whole bonds back. We want to get rid of them. That's an in-whole call. Okay. Some from Staten Island just said, okay. Nick, so identity firms are hiring. Okay, yeah. Take a look at Fidelity. I think they are Fidelity. Okay. Fidelity. You could look at I'm not going to say go to Northwestern Mutual, but you can take a look at them, see if they can get you sponsored and all that stuff. Okay. Oh, you got the 7 and 63. Reach out, go look up Fidelity. It's not an easy gig to get, but they are hiring people. Okay, they are, and everyone's still at home still, so give it a shot. Okay. Why would I ever recommend? So, okay, Dean, why don't you tell me? Or Nick, I'm happy to help you. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay. So why would you recommend a preferred stock? So think about it. Okay, and maybe you're joking, but I'm going to tell you, preferred stock is like a bond, right? So the thing about preferred stock is that there's more risk to it. Preferreds, they don't have any rights. They have no voting rights, none of the other rights other than the right to receive a dividend. So they pay a dividend, but dividends are not guaranteed. They're still up to the board of directors. So there's risk. So if I issued both a preferred and a bond at the same time, the preferred would have a higher coupon. Okay. So the preferred would have a higher coupon because there's more risk. So if I want income, I will buy a preferred stock and they're going to pay. They don't have to pay, but they have a consistent dividend that will be higher than an equivalent company's bonds. So for the SIE, the 7 and the 66 and all that, you do have to know that. So preferred stocks pay income. There's different types. There's participating, there's cumulative, there's convertible. So what's convertible? Convertible means that it can turn into common stock anytime. Participating means that if the company has a good year, they can give you a little bump of your dividend. Cumulative means that if they miss a dividend, say they miss like 2-3 years worth of dividends, before they can pay the common, they have to make up all those past dividends before they can pay. It's because it's accumulating. Okay? Which of these are the ways in which, so this, you're going to give me an AMS test question, Scott? Which of these ways in which a variable life is different than traditional whole life? Okay. So 2, they don't have a flexible premium. That's not true. 3, they do have several investment choices. In general, a higher premium. They might have a higher premium because you're getting more, taking on more risk. I bet you it's going to be a variable death benefit and several investment choices, because the variable death benefit, if you have a variable, if you go faster, you'll get a higher death benefit, but they do have a guaranteed minimum. So as a guess, and just real quick, variable death benefit, and I would think several investment choices. Okay. Okay. Atik, thank you. I can do it. Okay. William, that's so much. That's awesome. William, another one. William passes the SIE. How was it? Okay. Hold on. Oh, so Atik, you want me to tell you which one's good? Get the SDC. Go on the link and get SDC. If you have a discount code for Kaplan, get Kaplan. Kaplan or SDC are both good for the 6. Boom. That's it. Kaplan or SDC, either one. If you want to use my link, go with SDC. If you don't, go Kaplan. It's fine. Either one will be nail you for the 6. They're awesome. Okay. No, okay, Joseph. If your firm is sponsoring you, okay, Atik, if your firm is sponsoring you for the 7, take the 7 first and then the 66. If you're not working and you're at home and you're not sponsored yet, then yeah, bang out the 66 before you start. But it's kind of like it's better to go SIE than 7 and then 66 because you're building up your knowledge. Okay. So Series 7, you should do SIE first, then Series 7 exam, and then the 66. You can do I actually have students that do the 66 first because they can't get sponsored yet. Like they're not working. So they want to bang out the 66 before they even start. So that's kind of the why. I would not do the 66 first because there's nuances in there and you have to kind of reverse learn. I'd rather you take the 7 first if they sponsor you for it. Again, if you're not working and you want to sponsor yourself, then go for the 66. Get it out of your plate. Okay. Tamer, do both. So you have to do both. Take a final every day. Review the low. Anything you score under 75 on, either reread the chapter or watch a video. Rinse, repeat. Just keep doing that. I lost a like. That's crazy. Okay. I shouldn't be watching that shit. Okay. It's a teak. I know. I got you now. I just forget because I'm like 6 minutes behind. Okay. Good. Okay. Awesome. Yes, Dean, because of the dividend. 1, 3, and 4. Interesting. Okay, on that one. Okay. What would I recommend to a participant who's adamant that interest rates are going to rise? Yeah, I wasn't sure about the high premium. I guess it is true, Scott. Interesting. That's the other. Remember, the FINRA exams are my wheelhouse. The other ones, I can easily make mistakes because I don't deal with retail. I always dealt with institutions, so I never dealt with retail people. So I'm kind of skewed. More risky stuff, I guess. What would I recommend a participant who is adamant interest rates are going to rise? Okay, so let's see. Short-term bonds, variable ARSs, auction-rate securities, and VRDOs. So if somebody thought interest rates are going to rise, I would first of all buy interest rate calls, right? I could buy VRDOs, variable rate demand obligations, because as rates rise, their coupon goes up. I could buy auction rate securities because they do an auction every 7, 21, whatever days that sets a new coupon based on what's out there. I would do short-term bonds because As rates go up, these bonds are mature, and then you can jump into new ones. That's kind of where I would go. Okay. Is a shelf offering an IPO or an APO? An IPO is the first time only. A shelf would always be an APO. A shelf, you know what a shelf is, right? So you file an S3, and hopefully if you're a big WIXI, a well-known seasoned issuer, you get immediately effective, and then you have up to 3 years to issue, okay? It's never going to be an IPO. It's always an APO, and that's why they allow the free writing prospectus, which means there's a lot less rules on it, where you can do it without getting the SEC pre-approval, okay? So a shelf offering is absolutely an additional or a follow-on offering, okay? Scott, AMS, am I doing this? This is going to kill me, okay. Okay, ETFs are, it's 1, 2, and 3. So ETFs, I think all 3. Number 4, I'm not sure, but I know 1, 2, 3. Jacob, how are you? I have people wanted to join your group. Okay, good. So I have a girl, Sarah, I'm going to reach out to, tell her to do it. I emailed you, but I know that you were gonna cut it down when the last person joined out. So I have another person I'm going to add to it. Is it still Mondays? Okay. Hopefully you still do it Mondays. Okay. So Scott, I know 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure about 4 on that one, Scott. Okay. You always come at me with the challenging questions, right? Okay. Okay. Awesome. I'm happy to help you. Okay. Okay. Now, Tamer, no taxes on a stock dividend or a split, but you do pay taxes on cash dividend. Okay. So, Jacob, definitely. There's a girl, Sarah. I'm going to send you an email. You shoot out an email tonight when I send it to you, because I think she thinks I blew her off. Okay. Oh, actually, never mind. She's taking the test Friday. Never mind. Okay. Hopefully she's on here or something watching. I told her to come on. No tax. Okay. So Tamer, no taxes on a stock dividend, no taxes on a stock split, but you will pay taxes if you get a dividend, even if it's automatically reinvested. Okay. If you get a dividend, a cash dividend, and you automatically reinvest it, it is still taxable because the IRS thinks you touched it. Okay. Anytime you get a dividend, very rarely, unless it's in a retirement account, does reinvestment stop you from getting taxed. And when I say very rarely, I mean never. Okay. Boom. Okay. I think that works. Is that everything? Is that all the questions? Are you guys? Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think the group is fun. Okay. No, there's so ETFs don't go beyond their NAV. They kind of stay near it because that's where they're kind of passively managed. Okay, so they're really not gonna do that. Oh, there we go. Boom. Okay, Andrew just asked for access. Sorry, guys. I do remember when I do lessons, I let them record it. I let them when I do the student, like the membership stuff. I let everyone record it so that they can watch it again and again and again. Especially when I kick their asses on options. Game fucking changer. I'm getting a lot of good reviews on my videos. Okay, guys. Are you giving me a short night? Okay. Oh my God, Caleb, you're fucking killing me. Is that okay? How about you wait for Tuesday for that one? I gotta look that up and make sure I'm giving you the right. But here's the thing. So I'm not gonna answer that, but I'm gonna give you something else. What is a put call ratio, guys? Okay. Oh, Dean, you are feeling good, right? Okay. Hopefully, I think I saw you finally found me on TikTok, which is funny. Go. Mizbah, I do actually have 63 videos. I have like 3 or 4 of them. And I actually do one where I take a test online. So, Dean, have you gone over my I have a must-watch video thing. I have a playlist called Series 7 Must Watch. Make sure you take a look at that because supposedly my suitability stuff, I have a suitability one, I have a taxes one, and I have 2 margin ones, and it's formula stuff and mnemonics. I think they're pretty good. There's a long one about mutual funds and annuities, which a lot of people say it's good. But, I mean, go spend a couple hours doing it. It works. Okay. So how do you feel? You're feeling good? You're going to get some sleep? You had some good questions? Okay. I like it. Okay. So by the way, put call ratio is the amount of puts versus calls out there open. And it's an indicator. If you see it's a contra indicator. if you see, oh yeah, that's awesome. Have you done my, have you watched my videos? Okay. Trish will hit that. Okay, so we'll hit that in a second. So if you've watched my videos where I do the exams online and you hung with me, you're good to go. Okay. Let me go back to this. But make sure my suitability video gives you a lot of good like little tips and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, awesome. Perfect. Oh, you're with Stefan. Awesome. He's the fucking man. He is a king, other than Caleb and Jacob. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. So Mizbah. So first of all, Mizbah, when you're studying for the 63, bang out the book once or twice. Just read it straight through. Don't take a lot of notes. Then with the 63, this is the only exam. This is the only one that I'm a fan of taking tests. So for the 63, boom. Okay. See, my love, this is a love fest. I love it. Watch the drama. And then the next thing is to see Georgiana has left the chat. No, it's good. Look, shoot your shot. Keep shooting it. That's why I'm here, baby. Okay. Okay. No shame. I love it. Who doesn't love the guy? That he's definitely a Wall Street guy. There's no shame. It's awesome. He's gonna be a rock star at some point, Georgiana. So keep that on. Then Georgiana, if you really want me to stop doing this, it's just kind of fun. But okay. So really, a Mizbah. I don't want to get into this too much, but I want to get into this stuff. So Mizbah, first of all, get through the book once or twice. Boom. For the 63, get through the test once or twice. Boom. Then start taking exams. And after you take an exam, review it. Then take another exam and review it. Then take it and go over them. You got to get your pace up because sometimes the questions are long and timing is always a thing. Even with people who know their shit, they're telling me I finished with like 8 minutes left, 5 minutes left. I have one person said they finished with like 1 second left. Okay. So you got it. And make sure you get the ethics down. Make sure you get down that a broker dealer is a firm, not an individual. An agent is an individual. An IA is a firm. An IAR is an individual. You need to get that. My videos do that, but that is going to be the big thing. Always look when they're asking where does it register, whatever it is, find out if it's a human being or a firm. They may use the word person, which can be either one. Okay. If a husband and wife have a joint account, can the wife change the name of her husband's sole owner account in his 2 UGMA accounts if she has a POA? Okay. She can't change. You can't change the name on an account. If you have power of attorney, you can't change the name of an account because it's their account. The husband can, but you can't. That's kind of the way it is. Okay. Now, Trish, using SDC for 7. Okay, so here's my deal on this. Everyone knows that I'm not a huge fan of Kaplan. They're fine. They're good. If you have them, you're gonna be fine. This is what I tell you. For the SIE, the 7, and the 63, and now even the 66, as long as you use SDC, Kaplan, Achievable, Past Perfect, or Notman, you're rock solid. Past Perfect was way too deep. So now here's the thing on this. For the 7, okay? Trish, I love STC for the 7. I fucking love them. Using Kaplan's QBank, if you can buy that for like $60, and actually, if you reach out to Michael Weiss, he can give you a discount code. Okay, if you go to Series 7 Exam Tutor.com and reach out to Michael Weiss, he can give you a discount code for the Kaplan QBank. Okay, I should put the link up there. I don't have a link. I don't work with Kaplan. Probably should get a link at some point, but I leave that to Michael. He has it. Now. So I love the 7 for the ST. I love STC for the 7. But again, here's my problem with Kaplan. Okay, their questions. I think they go too deep. I think, they may. If you can pass them, that's fine. But sometimes it delays because they are so in the weeds. They go so far deep in the weeds sometimes. Not as much as Past Perfect, but they definitely go too deep sometimes, where you waste time going down a rabbit hole on shit that isn't on the exam. Okay, so I'm turning up my eyes as much as possible because I look like, if I have these off, I look like I'm asleep, right? It looks like I'm stoned. Okay. So now for Kaplan stuff, so if you get the SDC book, go through the questions and then get the Kaplan question bank, that's awesome. If you want another one, it's a little more expensive. Go check out the Achievable one. Go get Achievable. They get the whole book and everything for you. And there's they have more questions. But that's fair. The one thing I like about Kaplan, really like, is that you can adjust. You can have like a 4-question quiz on just this or a 20. You can adjust. You can absolutely customize your questions. any way you want. So you can say, listen, I want to take questions on just options, suitability, and something else. And I want to take 84 questions. You can do that. So it really works. Okay. So I think that's why they're good to use them hand in hand. Okay. 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 Nice. That's good. You know, Georgiana, right? If he's going to play this game, make him work for it. Make him work on there and boom. Okay. 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 Which is a bearish contrarian signal? High purchasing by specialists, a low, no, high short selling. Yes. Okay. So Scott, which of these is a bearish contrarian signal? High purchasing by specialists? Nah, I mean, that's could be. I mean, maybe because the specialists are the DMMs, that could be, but it's just they're buying from sellers. But it's not a contrarian. A low put call ratio? No, that's kind of bullish. High short selling. So do you remember the whole GameStop thing? The short interest is so high that it becomes a bullish indicator because eventually they have to buy it back. So usually high short selling, high short interest is going to be a bullish indicator, and it's a contrarian. Because you think when they say contrarian, it means it looks one way, but it means something else. Like a high put call ratio, you think would be bearish because high puts versus calls, but it's actually bullish. High short interest means a lot of people short it. You would think it's bearish, but it's actually bullish because they got to buy it back. Okay. Okay. Atik, I love it. Go get. So Tamer, so what can the wife do with the power of attorney? She can do trades and she can pull money in it. But if she's a fiduciary, she still can't change the name on an account. That's his account. Okay. She can do trades. She can do margin. She can take money out, but she cannot, she can't change the name. Okay. And Mizbah, I think a couple of people have. And Helen destroyed the fucking 63, to be fair. Okay. Okay. Jacob, that's very true. Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing. Jacob. If he's trying to impress her, he's giving his knowledge, which helps everyone. Okay? Boom. Yeah, look, if he knows your shit and he's willing to, it's like here's the thing. This is his chance to show how smart he is. He won't overdo it. Caleb's very smart. He will do this. He's a good personality, I think, and he'll help the group. So you give up, it's kind of like getting, when it goes at a bar and she gets her, somebody buys her a drink. You get a free drink and you have to talk to someone. So that's what it is. It's Caleb. Caleb will actually help. He's a rock star. Okay. I know that's like a slang and you keep saying that all. Okay. So Caleb, join the group. Anyone understand something? Anyone who's on here reading it, Jacob, and if you guys want to join this study group, it's for the Series 7 right now. Join the group. Shoot me an email and I'll shoot it over to Jacob. It's Mondays, 8:30 Central. Okay. Low put call ratio. Wow, that's crazy. Do me a favor. Send me a message that how it explains it. It's okay. I don't have study groups for the 66, but John's on here. There's John, and then I think there's a Marvin Martinez who comes on all the time. And okay. Wow. What, you can't shit on Kobe. My son loves Kobe. So Eric, I'm gonna handle you in a second. I will. Okay. So okay. Boom. So Tamer, that's SMA. What is the let me catch up. So let me catch up to Eric. So hold on. So where's okay. Any study group for the 66. Everyone who's taking the 7, join the shoot me an email, I'll send it over. If you want 66, I do the if you want to join the membership thing, I do memberships for $25 a month. I do once 7 p.m. every Sunday, not even this Sunday, my birthday. Every Sunday I do a 1-hour Zoom group, and then I also do before it, I'm going to do probably a 45-minute to an hour 63, 66 group, same $25 a month. Okay. And you join in. Okay. That's going to be for the 63, 65, 66, and it's a Zoom. But here's the caveat. There's no limit to what people be on it. Lately, it's been 3 or 4 people, maybe 5, maybe 6. But a lot of people pass, so they're not as many. But I got Alicia who graduated from the 7 to the 66 group, and it helps. And then those are the membership. If you want to see the style, look for my membership videos that I post, and you can see what they look like. After the class, I put them to the members so all the members can see them. And then a week or two later, I push them out to the public so you can see them, as long as it's not too embarrassing. If it's a bad one, I don't push it out. Okay. If I don't think it's going to help anyone. Now, Eric, what should you do? So Past Perfect is going to kick your ass. Past Perfect is going to destroy you, okay? Because they go way too deep. I'm not trying to scare you. I want to make sure you're aware of this, okay? You need to take it with a grain of salt. If you really want to spend, get a supplement, go down and buy the Achievable thing in my link. You don't have to do it, but understand you need to focus for the SIE. You need to focus on the FINRA rules and the risks, like investment risk, reinvestment risk, all the investment risks, systematic versus non-systematic, very little math. Don't let them scare you on the options. Past Perfect will absolutely go way too fucking deep on the options. Even on Series 7, they go too deep. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about anything to do with math. So Eric, anytime you see a math question other than current yield or maybe a convertible question that's very straightforward, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Just blow by it and don't sweat it. Don't sweat about your scores. Past Perfect goes too deep. They actually go out of their way to try to prove how smart they are. Look, they have solid material if they can just get rid of the stupid math shit. Okay, but again, you'll be fine. Just don't get caught up in the little details or the math. Okay. Now, Tamer, excess equity. Okay. 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 What's the excess equity formula? Okay. The excess equity formula is SMA formula. So you figure out the equity. So it's basically going to be your equity minus Reg T, which is half the market value. It's always that, whether it's long or short. So if you're long margin, you're going to figure out the equity, which is market minus debit, and then you're going to take half the market value and subtract the equity from the market to half the market value, Reg T, and that gives you SMA, your excess equity. Even on the short side, you figure out the equity by doing credit balance minus the short market value. That gives you equity, and then subtract that from Reg T, which is half the market value, not half the credit, and there's your excess equity. And remember, buying power is 2 times SMA. Do not try to go crazy on the on this margin. If you spend more than couple hours and your whole studying thing going over margin, you're wasting your time. Oh, say Kalisa. Okay, 149 bucks is too expensive. Okay, I get that. I'm with you. I'm not telling you to spend money. Could they give you a discount at all? Okay, so I know you're in Kaplan and you're taking the 7 and you're scoring in the 40s. If you go so here's the thing. You need to do this. You need to do quizzes on chapters. Don't take big exams anymore. This is what you do. Take a chapter. Anything under 60, reread that chapter. Write down notes. And if you want, bring some of that stuff onto the Sunday night class if you want. If not, you got to keep watching, okay? Maybe find some people you can do a study group with, okay? Maybe some people at your firm, okay? So do a chapter, okay? The option stuff, let me think about that one. Let's talk again. Kalisa, shoot me a message, shoot me an email. Maybe we'll jump on the phone for 5 minutes and figure out what to do. I want you to, so Kalisa, shoot me an email tonight, and then we'll talk on the phone probably Monday or maybe over this weekend or Monday to discuss a plan that can help you. That's not going to cost you anything, okay? So just do that. Reach out to me because I want to talk to you, find out what's going on. So either shoot me an email, give me your phone number, and we'll text you or call sometime either tomorrow or over the weekend or Monday, and we'll come up with a plan that will actually help you at least get you through the options, make you feel better. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Listen, I am so happy for I'm only 5 minutes behind. Joseph, I'm so okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So the 529 different name. Yeah. Okay. If you can find the question, if you can find a question on that, I will try to help you. But the 529s, the names can't change. Oh no, hold on. Let me make sure. You can change who it goes to. The owner is the owner. But if you decide that your kid doesn't go and you want to give it to somebody else or yourself, you're totally fine. You're always the owner of the account. I don't know if that helps with the 529. Okay. There you go. Boom. I love that. Trajana, I love the so Kalisa, you're going to email me and you're going to email me and we're going to talk on the phone for a couple minutes at some point between now and Monday. Okay. Okay. Oh, I know, Scott. You're not trying to ruin anything. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Kalisa, I want you to call me because I know that they do that. They don't want you to do study groups. I don't know why. I don't get the fucking thing where these firms, like I had one girl worked at another firm. She wasn't allowed to even go on the YouTube. She had to text me. She could watch, but was afraid to set up an account because this firm she was afraid, and it's a massive firm was going to fire her. It's because they know the program's crap. Okay. So Kalisa, we're going to talk. Okay. That's true. I will do that. I can, yeah, just send me an email. Okay. Hold on. Let me catch up. Bert, how do you feel? Series 7 in 3 days. Hope you're scoring in the 70s or 80s on this stuff. And make sure you get the option. Make sure you get options on and suitability. Okay. Okay, yeah. Bo, the fucking past perfect is ridiculously hard. Okay. Here's the thing. Go do where I took finals. Go do mine on the videos. What you do is you put the video on, and the reason I'm doing this, put the video on for the SIE and the 7. I have one. I can't remember what test you're taking. So go take the final. When you see a question pop up, hit pause, answer it yourself, and see how I answer it, and then write down how many you get right or wrong, and then see if your score is better. Because past perfect will as everyone's seeing. Past perfect will demoralize you. Okay, they really do. Okay, and somebody's got to get them to switch out of that. Okay, so Trish, mutual funds. When is ex-dividend date is the same as common stock? It can be, but in reality, so always think ex-dividend date is the day before the record date. But mutual funds, it's actually up to the board of directors. They can actually make it whenever they want. Okay, sometimes it's the day after. So really, if you think about it, for mutual funds, most of the time the ex date will be the day after the record date because they say. Because you buy it and you own it. Okay. They're not worried about T+2 on that. But really, the real answer is X date is whenever, the 529 able, right? I have to look that up. That's a great question. It might be a test question. I'll look up if you can change names. So X dividend on a mutual fund is whenever the board of directors says it is. But if they don't say it, sometimes it's the day after the record date. Okay. Because there's no T+2 on that. Okay. 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 Which of these is a characteristic of a convertible bond? Okay. Interest is taxed only at the federal level? No, that's not true. They're usually issued by well-established financial. No. Oh, that could be. Okay. So, okay. So the bond's value as a straight bond is called its investment value. I don't think that's true. I think the conversion price stays the same. Okay. Yeah, 529. It is able. It's for disabled people up to 26. That's where the money goes. So they don't have to. It's not for college. It's to help out disabled children. I got to think that the conversion value. We know A is wrong. They're usually issued by well-established financially strong companies. Well, they could be, but usually that might be. It might be B or D. I'm not sure if it's B or D. But if they mean conversion price, it's fixed, and that's true. Then D is the answer. If they mean the convertible, like the parity, then it doesn't. Then B is the answer. Okay. 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 So, yeah, work on suitability. Watch my suitability. Bert, go watch my margin videos. If you understand that stuff, you're set. If you can get SMA or if you can get SMA and equity and buying power on both without any tricks, you're going to be fine, Bert. Okay. Work on the suitability. Don't worry about the nitty gritty. Do not worry about the nitty gritty. Okay. Get some suitability. Get the treasuries. Work on munis. Okay. Work on munis, not the nitty gritty stuff. The suitability of munis. Okay. You got to get that down and get the taxes down. Not the nitty gritty analysis. That's not the test. You're going to be very pissed if you go in nitty gritty on analysis. Okay. Okay. The answer is C. Yeah, it could be conversion with conversion ratio. Maybe. Okay. SL, you're going to be fine. You're going to rock it. If you're passing the exams on Kaplan, you're going to be fine because the SAE seems to be a little bit easier than the test, than the real test. Okay. For 7, I should, yeah. No, don't sweat the margin. Work on suitability, work on munis, work on taxes, and make sure you get the options down. Don't sweat the analysis. It's not that deep. Oh, hopefully Helen will answer Mizbah about the 63. It all depends. If you study your ass off, it's fine. If you kind of just mail it in, you're going to have a tough time. It has a higher fail rate than the 7. Okay? Joseph on Schmidt Wrestling. Congratulations again. Good night. Same thing with Atik. Okay. So SL, if you're passing the Kaplan stuff, you're going to be fine. Okay. If you're passing the Kaplan exams, you're going to be fine. Go take mine on. Go do it again, as I told the other guy, Bert. As I told Bert, or if you're, or and I told, what was his name? Where was he? Where are you, my man? The name's right here. Bo. Basically, go take the ones online. Okay. Don't take the ones on. Go take my ones that I've done online. And if it's the SIE, Bo, go to Notman. You can download their free exam. If it's a 7, it's a little different. But I definitely took a couple exams online. Do it way I said and see how you score on that. If you pass on those, you're going to be fine. Okay. Where are we? SL, yeah, you're going to be fine. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Kalisa. I will make sure I look at it and we'll find time to talk. Okay. Mizbah, you should be studying for a week to 10 days on this thing. If you work for Goldman, they give you like 4 days, but it's fine. But they give you a class. You should be studying a week to 10 days. Let's see what Helen did. But you really need to do a week to 10 days minimum for the 63. Okay. Okay. How many I've taken? I've taken 2 Series 7 finals online. I'm going to do more. I just got to talk to Chivo, make sure they're okay with it. Okay. Yeah, I'll get you the dump sheet. I promise. Caleb sent me a dump sheet. I will send it to you. Okay. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. I just want to help you out. Okay. Like if you don't want to talk on the phone, I'll just send you the dump sheet and don't sweat that. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I think that works. Is that it? Okay. Okay. I think we're in a good place. Okay, everyone. I get to say maybe because I get to say goodnight and maybe have a little bit of dinner. Everyone, thank you. The next time you see me, okay, hold on. Yeah, oh, that's true. Helen can't study all day. Mizbah, if you can study all day, it's week to 10 days. If you're studying after work, push it to 2 weeks. You're getting 70s on Kaplan? Okay, and when's your test? If you're getting 70s on Kaplan and it's not because you're memorizing, you're probably okay, especially if it's the SIE. If it's a 7, it depends. Are you memorizing answers? Are you getting the tricks? Go do some, again, guys, if you're taking the SIE or the 7, go watch my video where I take the tests, okay? And, taking it tomorrow. Okay, you should be going to sleep. You're in good shape. I'm telling you, go watch my must-watch. Johnny, what test? Joannie? I'll say Joanne. What test are you taking? The 7 or the SIE? Yeah, okay, so 529s and Coverdell's. Okay, so I did a video on that. I think it's on here. If not, it's on TikTok, okay? Where I compare, I think it's definitely on TikTok, but I think I did it on here too, where I compare Coverdell's and ERA and 529, so you can see the difference. But remember, Coverdell, $2,000 max. At 18, it becomes a kid's. You can invest in a lot of stuff. 529s. Oh, and you can only put $2,000 into the income limits. 529s, no income limit, no real contribution limit. There is, but it's really fucking high. You're limited in what you can invest in, and there's no age things. And both of them, the money goes in after tax, and it grows tax deferred. Okay. Ken Finnan, hit me up at kenfinnan@gmail.com, or just go to my website and you'll get it. Series7exam.org. Okay. I like answering questions on here. So if you answer me a bunch of questions, I'd rather do it on here on the lives on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because then everyone gets to benefit from it. Versus if not, I'd be spending all day answering emails. So I'd prefer that you do it here. Or Trish, if you're part of the $25 group, you can ask on Sunday night. Okay. Joanne, you're fine. If you want, go take one of my SIE exams that I did on video. You're gonna be fine. If you're getting a 70 in a Kaplan and it's not and you're not memorizing answers, you're gonna be fine. Especially if you're taking it tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You should be getting sleep. Here's what I'm going to tell you when you take the exam. The biggest thing I can tell you that's the most important thing right now. 1, get sleep. 2, when you look at a question, you must read all 4 answers before you start. Remember, read all 4 choices before you choose. A lot of people go, oh, B looks good, and then D is actually better. Okay? Okay. 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 Yes, remember that, Caleb? We were yelling at her because she wouldn't book it. She wouldn't start studying. No, she was studying. She was afraid to take it, and then she freaking we got this. So, Kalisa, you shot me an email. We'll find a time to talk. Okay. 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 We will get there. We will get you, Kalisa. We will get you past this. Okay. Now, guys, couple things. Couple things we got to do. 1, if you want, check out Achievable. That's going to help you a lot. STC will help you. Both of them I have links for there. I do the membership thing, which is Sunday nights. You get an hour with me, okay, for $25 a month. If you want to join, go out. If you want free stuff, either check out me here. Obviously, keep doing that stuff. Yeah, Helen, just take a test. Pick a test date. I thought we said, wait a second. I thought your homework is I wanted a test date when you came back. No? Is that not you? Okay. Check out me here, Brandon Rith on Basic Wisdom, and then Dean Tinney has some stuff. So now, Helen, by Tuesday, I want a date. By Tuesday, I want a date. I want you to tell me that when you're taking it. Okay? That's your goal. That's what you're doing. I'm holding you to the fire. If you need tutoring, reach out to me, series7exam.org. If I'm too expensive, go reach out to Michael Weiss at Series 7 Exam Tutor. Series, as Alicia said, series7examtutor.com, not series7exam.com. Okay. 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 Boom. There you go. No, this is good. It's like when you try to lose weight, you tell everyone, so you're pressured to do it. You don't have to take a date like tomorrow. I just want a date. You don't even have to tell anyone the date. Just tell me on Tuesday that you picked a date and shoot me a text and tell me what it was. Okay? Okay, everyone. Thanks a lot. It's almost an hour. We're good. Kalisa, I hope you're sending me a message. You got an email? I'll shoot you an email and we'll figure it out. And you guys talk to. Should I go? Uh-oh, Caleb's cheating on Georgiana with Helen. Okay. Okay. Guys, everyone, you all have a good night. And I'm going to head out because I don't want to sit here all night and do this. I'd just be talking. I want a date by Tuesday. Boom. There we go. Oh, funny, Caleb. Do you mean a date for a test or a date with somebody else? Okay. You all have a good night. Wash your hands.